Adam, I'm telling you this right now. I've been listening to you, watching you speak about your back problems and stuff for months now. Chiropractors aren't going to help. They may give you like temporary relief, but the pain's just going to come right back in like a week or two. Getting a better mattress, not really going to help. Stretching, aerobics, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't tried them myself, but what I've been doing is lifting weights and doing all that stuff. My back hasn't hurt me since I've been lifting weights. I can show you like the workouts that I do. It's not too much stuff. Like, as you can see, I don't have a lot of equipment here. Just weights and this pull-up thing, which this pull-up thing, I don't even need to use. I use it for abs and for pull-ups to try to get my back muscles bigger, because I can't really do that with, not my back muscles, I don't even know the names of them, the muscle right here, bigger to do that. But the solution is you need to work out your muscles. You need to exercise and keep your muscles and your bones strong and your ligaments and all that. And exercising is the only thing that's going to accomplish that long term. And yes, it sucks. Like, at first it sucks, like having to spend an hour working out every day, half an hour, an hour. My workouts are half an hour to an hour long each day. It sucks having to research. Like, I researched all this stuff on my own. I didn't have anyone to give me advice or anything like that. Which exercises work out which muscles and what to eat right and all that stuff. It takes a lot of time to do that, especially and all that's going to take away from your from working on YouTube and from practicing drifting and running your businesses, the manufacturing, LZ, MFG, supply side of everything that you want to get going and all that stuff. Yes, it's going to take time, but the reverse side of it is that if you don't fix your back problems, you're not going to be able to run around recording videos without aching pain. Like, you're going to lose productivity and competitiveness by having constant back problems. So in the long term, taking an hour to work out every day, or really I work out 4 to 5 days a week, taking an hour, a couple hours a week doing this extends your competitiveness and productivity for a long time down the road. It's the long-term solution to everything. So I'll show you what workouts I do. I just have these like day 3, day 1, and day 2. So this one I do weighted crunches, 30 pounds, 35 pounds or whatever on there. It takes time to work up. The first day that you work out, your muscles are going to be sore. You're not going to have like a lot of movement, or not a lot of movement. You're not going to be able to extend and do the amount of reps that you want to do and everything like that. Take time, recover. So take like a time to recover and then get back into it, because the recovery time is going to be building your muscles back up so that you can get those more reps and further stretches and everything like that afterwards. So don't be discouraged. Like, don't give up if you're sore the first day. That's what I'm trying to say. So I do weighted crunches. So I do them on a decline like this. And at first I couldn't bend down all the way for my back to touch that. I don't even think currently my back touches that when I bend down all the way. But I just get more range of motion doing it on a decline, and it stretches it back and makes everything stronger that way. But yeah, just keep doing it and you'll eventually be able to get further ranges of movement the more you do it and everything. So then I do hammer curls, which is this. I just have these printed out and pictures. I can email them to you if you want these documents, or doesn't Colette work out or used to work out or something? She could probably help you too. Then I do concentration curls, tricep extensions, and side raises. And like, I'm not doing this like a lot of weight, like 30 pounds. When I first did this, I could only do like 15 pounds or whatever, but 30 pounds, 25 pounds. You can see I took off a day here, or because I moved to Florida. Florida is fucking awesome too, Adam. So I moved to Florida, so I couldn't do as much as I used to or whatever, but so I had to go down in weight. But side raises, day one, this is kind of like, I'm starting to build day one again. But so I don't really, like, I haven't done toe raises because I don't have a board to step on. But bench rows, goblet squats, and pull-ups here. I can't do a pull-up right now, but I just hang on there for 10 seconds and put resistance like I'm trying to pull myself up. It also stretches out the muscles and everything too. Next, this is the workout I'm currently doing right now, but I do these dumbbell pullovers. I don't do it sideways on the bench like that. I do it long ways, like with this lifted up level. And at first I couldn't reach all the way back, but now I can get pretty close. Shoulder presses, upright rows, chest flies. I just added these chest flies onto here because I used to do incline chest press and then also a straight flat chest press too, like with the bench flat like this. But I maxed out the weight that I had on this, so I was lifting the maximum amount of weight that I have in my house, doing bench press on a flat bench. So I switched to chest flies because you can use less weight and still get the same muscle worked out or whatever. So that's like my tips for you. You have, the main thing, you have to exercise. Like as you get older, I think Adam, I'm not sure how old Adam is, maybe like 27. I know Adam's birthday is May 5th. Mine's May 11th, and I know that because his birthday is just recently or whatever. I'm 35 now. My back started hurting a couple years ago, and exercising was the only way. And like I said, the main thing I want to get across to you, Adam, is you need to work out. Like I said, with your productivity going forward in the long run, your back's going to be hurting. You're not going to be able to move around as much. It's going to be a constant nuisance, and it's going to slow down productivity. So you're going to slow down productivity if you don't work out. So you might as well take the half an hour out of each day to get a workout in, because it's a better solution in the long term. And Adam, I don't really want to do this. I don't want to make this like a thing that I'm like obligated to or whatever, like going forward. But one time, because I'm really busy with my own life and everything, but to help you out, and since I live in Florida now, I'm probably an hour and a half away from Orlando. I'm in North Florida, like half an hour outside of Jacksonville. I'll come meet with you and I can go over a workout routine with you and help you or whatever. I don't want to be like a workout coach or anything like that at all, because I have my own life to live and whatever, but I can definitely get you started and point you in the right direction and everything like that. So also, Adam and audience, back when my back was hurting, I think it was because I was just laying around and being sedentary all the time and laying in my bed for like a couple days straight. And not working or whatever, or just working on my laptop and stuff like that. So what also worked for me was going to the gym and going on the treadmill. I think that's initially what I started doing, was going to the gym on the treadmill to help my back, because I'm like, oh, I'm kind of sedentary, I'm not moving around, so I'll go on the treadmill. And I wasn't like going crazy running and working up a crazy sweat or anything like that. Like I'd go a little bit harder every other time that I went, but I was never running or like acting like I was in a marathon. Like I think I would barely break a sweat. But the point is just to get out there and get your body moving and your muscles moving and everything like that. I don't know about Adam. Like in Adam's videos, it looks like Adam's pretty active, like working on cars and moving around and all that stuff. But I can also be wrong, because maybe that's just the stuff that shows up in videos, and maybe he is more sedentary sitting in the office and he only goes out to do stuff for videos. So I don't know personally what Adam's life is like, but you gotta move around and stuff like that, you know. But the reason that I brought up the treadmill thing, like this is a couple days later after I initially recorded that video part. The reason that I mentioned the treadmill thing is because I remembered lifting weights isn't what initially helped my back. Like my back hasn't hurt since I started lifting weights and I quit the treadmill, but the treadmill is another option, because that definitely helped me back when I first started. The only reason that I gave up on the treadmill was because I wanted to build a little bit more muscle for defending myself and stuff like that, because the situation I was in the city that I was living in and all that stuff.